They say it's slow, slow, slow. Want me to slow down. I'm in my mood. Yeah, I'm in my mood. Yeah, got me saying like, this intro. They say it's slow, slow, slow.
Yo, you're tuning in to the Has Been Podcast with your host, Darius Rand, and my co-host, Tobias Smith. The Has Been Podcast is going to be about different things that goes on with has-beens, of course, how you live after you're done with the sport. But also we're going to get into some sports, what we think about the NBA, the NCAA, football, basketball. Also, of course, Mississippi State, because we got diehard Mississippi State alumni play football.
Family.
But anyway, I got to keep it straight because he biased. And of course, I'm going to talk about Florida State football because we're going to be back on top soon. North Carolina basketball, and of course Steph Curry. All things Steph Curry.
He's not even the best player on his team, bro.
Bro, chill. That man is the best player in the NBA. So chill.
Gotcha.
Just because you're a LeBron James fan? Bro, chill.
I hate LeBron.
No.
I hate LeBron.
Tell the truth. Look now to the camera and tell them that you love LeBron. Bro, do not lie.
Mamba mentality.
Kobe couldn't do it without Shaq. Or Paul.
Hey, they said he couldn't do it without Shaq. And what happened?
But Curry did it without Durant.
He can't do it without Clay.
What?
It happened. It happened.
Bro, first of all, before we even get into anything, who gonna win the game tonight? North Carolina or Duke? Make your prediction now. Before the game even come on, we're recording this at 6:28. So before the game even come on, make your prediction.
Duke by 12.
I'm about like Soulja Boy.
Duke.
I'm about like Soulja Boy. 12? Man.
12.
No. North Carolina is going to win tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Like, North Carolina.
Hey, first of all, before you say that, where they playing at?
Duke. It doesn't matter. Y'all, I'm telling y'all right now.
All right.
North Carolina is going to win. Now, I ain't
Duke
saying
by
we're
12.
I ain't saying we're going to blow them out, but we're going to win.
Duke by 12. They don't have enough.
Who?
Y'all, who y'all got?
You got Nasir Little.
Who else?
Kobe White.
He not even better than Tyus Jones.
This man right here, he not better than Tyus Jones.
No.
Just because he, what's called a brother.
No, just because he's not better than him.
Y'all got 3 players.
Okay.
Y'all got 3.
Okay.
Zion, RJ. I don't even know those dudes' name. That's how trash he is.
Cam Reddish.
Okay, Reddish. Cam Reddish.
What about Marquise Bolden?
How long you been at Duke?
3 years.
All right, then. For Duke, what that mean? You usually what?
When he came in,
No. For Duke standards.
Hey, this is new. This is new to Duke, though.
No.
Kyrie was the first one.
For Kentucky and
Duke.
Duke.
Not Kyrie. He wasn't the first one.
For Kentucky and Duke, if you stay past 1 year, what are you? Said Carolina, we don't have that. We're a family.
Look at Grayson Allen, bro.
The Tripper?
He in the league ball. He giving buckets.
Grayson Allen.
Giving buckets.
No. First of all, let's just go ahead and get this. Carolina, we're a family.
Oh, okay. This is what they say.
The GOAT stayed 3 years. Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out to Jordan. I like Jordan.
Exactly.
Best player ever. Kobe number 2.
I can't believe a LeBron James fan said that.
Kobe number 2. LeBron James. I give him 6.
First
I
of
give
all,
him 6.
Steph Curry number 2.
I'm dead. Hey, come on, man. We gotta be serious, man.
I'm dead serious, bro. I swear, Steph Curry number 2.
What is the best thing besides
skill?
He can't dribble better than Curry.
What is the object of basketball?
Putting the ball in the hole.
Okay then, who shoot better than him?
What's that boy name for?
Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Do not do it.
He's not leading the league in 3-point percentage though, and that's what he's supposed to be good at.
Off the dribble.
Is he leading the league in 3-point percentage?
Off the dribble, he gets to the cup. 50, 40, 90 guy. For y'all still that don't know what a 50, 40, 90 guy is, 50% from the field, 40% or higher from the 3-point, and 90% free throws.
So you saying Kobe never did that?
50, 40, 90? No. I have to look it up. But off the rip, Kobe ain't never did it. Kobe.
Well, I'm saying, how can you say it like when you don't know?
Because Kobe is a ball hog. Like, we know that, bro. Like Kobe was bald.
The man got 5 rings.
Who?
The man got 5 rings.
Steph got 3.
All right.
He gonna win this year. That's 4.
Yeah. He couldn't do it without KD. Why you think they went and got KD? Please tell
They
me.
was already gonna get KD.
Oh, okay.
Like they.
So
had
why
been
would they
playing-
call him then? Why would they call him?
First of all, they didn't call him
They
crying. Fucking lie.
yeah they did. Yeah they did. Yes they
No,
did.
they didn't, bro.
KD said it.
No.
Steph said it.
No, Steph
said it, man.
Steph said, "I'll take help." Unlike Kobe, who got rid of Shaq so he could score 50 points a game. I swear to God,
He didn't get rid of Shaq.
50 points a game so he could. Kobe was telling on Shaq out paying curfew.
No, he didn't.
How could y'all
Nah.
like a snitch? How could you like a snitch?
But what happened was
No, but for real though, man.
he got caught up, and it was the first thing he could say. Shaq did it too. He got caught. That was the first thing. I mean,
Hey, listen, but for real, Magic Johnson probably number 2. Then Larry Bird,
behind who?
Michael,
Stop.
Jordan. Magic Johnson,
Magic Johnson not even the best Laker, my man.
Larry Bird, Kareem. I'm leaving out.
Okay.
Wilt. First of all, I ain't never seen Wilt play, so I can't even say.
You didn't
nothing
see
about
Kareem play.
Wilt. I watched some highlights. I ain't even watch highlights of Wilt. Bro, Wilt out there like 7'2". He out there
Playing against
the
you and me.
mailman. The mailman. Like he out there playing against the mailman, not Karl Malone. I'm talking about like
The regular mailman?
The regular mailman that just went in and suited up out there with Bob Cousy, can't dribble with his left hand. Come on now. But
I mean, you got a point, but
But-
Kobe number 2 though, for real. And then everybody else is
shooting guard. And he barely got that. Because Dwayne Wade
stop.
time out.
Stop.
Like, listen, if Dwayne
Tell me
Wade,
what Dwayne Wade better at Kobe
Hold on,
in.
one more. Listen.
What is he better at Kobe in? Please tell me.
Well, he better. I like Dwayne Wade. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, what? But again,
Yeah, good.
what is he?
Good character, good teammate.
I mean-
everybody love him.
Yeah, and he got Gabriel. I mean,
Yeah, you do got Gabriel Union.
I mean,
That is a plus.
that's a plus. I mean, but that'll
That
make
is a
you
plus.
better than Kobe though.
All right, but James Harden.
He still got a lot to prove.
All right,
Right now,
but
right
but
now,
tell you the truth.
right now, I would give him second best player in the league. James Harden.
Who number 1?
KD.
All right, bro. Let me tell you something. I give KD number 1 in the league right now. Number 2 is Steph though.
Okay, I mean, I'll take that. But KD is the best player in the league.
And then number 3 is Giannis.
You didn't even say his name right, bro.
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis. The
What?
G is silent.
Hey, Giannis.
Just call him Greek Freak, bro.
All right, the Greek Freak is number 3, and then I give James 4, and I give
No, he got to play some defense first.
I mean that man.
He got to play some defense. Shoot.
The man coming down, he got to score every point on offense.
Yeah, this year. But what about all the rest of the years?
Hey, listen, you know at certain points defense ain't important.
No. That's why the Lakers sorry because they don't play defense.
LeBron don't play no defense.
No, LeBron don't play defense.
For all you LeBron lovers, LeBron never play defense,
Ever.
and he trash.
He ain't trash. I mean, I respect his game. He an all-time great. He's a top 5
trash.
player ever.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. LeBron, I don't have a problem with LeBron. I hate y'all fans.
Oh.
I hate LeBron fans. I'm not even gonna let you like. I like LeBron. I like everything he do.
I don't.
Listen, I like everything he do. Out the
Now,
court.
politically, I love LeBron.
But like, I like everything he do. Building the school, all them different type of things.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. You LeBron fans, I hate y'all. Like
Y'all are getting outrageous.
Like y'all say stuff that don't even make sense. Like y'all will say LeBron got all the help he need. He finna win a championship. Then when he don't,
Oh, he ain't had no help. He ain't had no help. He ain't had no help.
Kyrie
Kevin
sucked.
Love.
They were like Kyrie sucked.
Kevin Love was a top 5 player in the
When he-
league
when he
when he went to Cleveland.
When he first got to the Lakers, they all yelled the same thing. Oh, it's on now. He with the Lakers. Now them young boys can't win. They can't do nothing.
It's all their fault.
It's all
their
their
fault.
fault.
LeBron ain't had nothing to do with it.
But anyway,
Not the fact that he missed 18 games for a grow. I heard my grow and I wrapped it up and played. How about you?
yeah, I mean, but football players tend to be a little tougher than basketball.
Hey, don't
players.
say that to LeBron fans. They gonna say you hating.
You always hating on LeBron. If you don't say LeBron James the GOAT,
You hate.
you hating. You can be like, hey, LeBron really number 2 all-time greatest player. Which
Oh, no,
is
you
a
hate-
great-
you hate-
which is
you
a
hate.
great compliment, but they gonna be like, what do Jordan do better than LeBron? Oh, win. The
mean,
most
that-
important thing
Yeah,
in
that's
sports.
pretty big. That's pretty big.
But I mean, that's neither here nor there.
Hey, my Bulldogs playing right now. Check them out. We have 42-25 on Georgia.
I was gonna say something crazy, but I like Q because I see Q at the barbershop. But Q, I like Q. He got 20 points, 9-11. But they playing Georgia though. Ugh. Georgia ain't dropping them bags in basketball like they dropping. Well, I take that back. They just signed like the number 3 ranked player in the nation in basketball, Anthony Edwards, shooting guard. So Georgia is dropping back. Speaking of though, let's get into this National Signing Day. What took place? I have with me the top 20 ranking in recruiting.
Hold on, you gotta go a little bit. You gotta go a little
My
bit
bad.
over 20.
Let's go.
Stop at 24.
Let's. All right. Well, we'll go to 20, and then we'll just tell you who the 24th team is. Number 1, of course, Alabama. Number 2 is Georgia. Number 3 is Texas. Number 4 is Texas A&M. Number 5, LSU. Oklahoma, Oregon, Michigan, Florida, Clemson round out the top 10. And then the next 10, you got Auburn, Tennessee, Penn State, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Washington, South Carolina, Florida State.
What number is Florida State?
18.
Hey, now what?
Nebraska, USC.
You just spelled
And coming
Penn
in at number 22, I may add, Ole Miss, Rebels, Fins up.
I mean, you can.
I really don't
you
like
can
y'all.
sell, You can sell playing time. I mean,
But listen, and coming in at number 24 is Mississippi State.
you can sell playing time in the Ole Miss. You can't. Hold on, you can sell playing time in wide receiver.
Hold on. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to Ole Miss being better than y'all in recruiting. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. What do you think about Alabama being number 1 for like it feels like the millionth year in a row?
I mean, it ain't nothing different. I mean, I really don't have anything to say about it.
Like-
They're always number 1. I mean,
Nick Saban is the only coach I know that hire a brand new coaching staff every year.
and still be the number 1 every year.
Recruiting class every year. Like, I don't know what y'all doing over there, Alabama. I'm not here to tell any stories about recruiting. But y'all are doing a fantastic job. Y'all
Hey.
get 5 stars from New Jersey. Y'all get 5
I
stars.
mean, they want to come play at Alabama.
Y'all get 5 stars from California.
There's nothing going on. They just want to play at Alabama.
I mean, you think about somebody like Najee Harris, the number 1 running back, in the 2017 class, I want to say?
Yeah, 17.
In California. He came to sit behind, what's number 3? Damian Harris.
Brandon
Josh
Jacobs. Josh Jacobs.
What was the other one? Najee Harris was the other one. Who was the other one?
He was 3rd, I think.
No, but it was another running back before him. Big swole dude. Everybody talked about.
Oh, Bo Scarborough.
Bo Scarborough.
Well, he knew Bo only had 1 year, so he was
But-
banking on. He
but
was banking on.
still,
He was
you're-
banking on beating these other guys out.
But dog, you
But that
passed
ain't
by USC, UCLA, Texas,
Yeah,
Texas A&M, LSU,
yeah.
Mississippi State, Ole Miss.
But they're not putting all these running backs in the league every year though. Like if you go to Alabama, you go into the league. If running back.
But if you're a great running back, like let's just go ahead cut to like if you're a 5-star, like unless you just super trash, you gonna get league consideration. Nah, I'm dead serious. What 5-star running back ain't got league
Oh,
consideration?
running back, I will.
Unless you just like really went to college and suck it up. Like any 5-star, unless you just go suck it up, you gonna get on the
Hold
NFL
on, what was
roster.
the guy Hurd that went to Tennessee?
Jalen Hurd?
Yeah.
He wasn't 5-star.
What was he?
He was a 4-star one.
Close enough.
Jalen Hurd was, but first of all, Butch Jones, the reason he ain't got a job now is because
He got a job. He just won.
He on Nick Saban's staff, so he's a do boy, a GM.
Yeah,
but
no.
either way though, he had Hurd in front of Alvin Kamara. Like, come on,
And then he trained. Where did he go?
Jalen Hurd to Baylor to play wide receiver. Okay, so that lets you know how he was at running back. You transferred from an SEC school to go to Baylor to play wide receiver.
Baylor ain't running no ball, man.
They ain't got Art Briles there no more. They ain't just throwing it either.
They did something.
What their record was this year?
I don't know. They went to a bowl game. I think they beat.
I
think they beat. Did they beat Missouri? They beat somebody in the bowl game. I think an SEC team too.
I ain't gonna lie, I like Matt Rule, but like they record,
They beat somebody in the bowl game.
They went 7-6.
Who they beat?
They played in the Texas Bowl. They beat Vanderbilt.
Oh, with Vandy.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I knew it was an SEC team because I watched some of the game. But it's Vanderbilt. I mean, they don't have a level playing field as far as the SEC.
Let's talk about Georgia.
Yeah.
They're no like.
I mean,
they signed 5 stars in this class. And then
wasn't like 12 last year?
And I'm saying they signed like 12 last year. Like Georgia, I don't know. Like
I mean, I know.
I know.
Like, you can only.
I'm gonna tell you what I figured out.
You can only convince so many mamas that your program is the best by just convincing them.
Hey, listen. Don't do Kirby Smart like that. Kirby Smart
They might like Kirby, but they might have liked
the education is most important.
I got you.
The education.
Yeah, well, if they like the education.
Georgia education gets you far.
Well, how about Vanderbilt?
Huh?
How about Vanderbilt? Oh, okay.
Vanderbilt education ain't paying the bills.
No, it ain't.
Vanderbilt wants you to earn your bill. See, but I have a problem with Georgia. How did they get George Pickens?
Who was that?
The number 1 wide receiver in Alabama.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Like,
who was he committed to?
Auburn.
Oh yeah.
For like 2 years.
Oh, that boy went to Hoover, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he nasty.
And all the players was tweet bags. They was like, I know what that is.
Yeah,
bro. Texas made a comeback.
Yeah, Texas played ball this year. I was down on them until they played Georgia in the bowl game, and I saw them, and they really took it to Georgia.
Texas A&M, which
I think Texas A&M is on the uptick. They got old Jimbo.
Yeah, they got old Jimbo.
I think Texas A&M got the better end of that deal from Texas A&M than the Florida State deal.
No comment. LSU.
I really think that Orgeron still got to prove a little bit more to me.
I love Coach Orgeron.
I love him too.
Like, I can't understand where he's saying, but I be hyped.
Hey, he get the players right. That's all that matters.
I be hyped. I be like, I don't know what he's saying, but he kind of like the dude off Waterboy. Like,
oh yeah, former friend.
We don't got there.
Yeah.
They all like, what? Like, dude tripping. Oklahoma signed 3 of the top 10 wide receivers in the nation.
I mean,
and they got Jalen Hurts.
Hold on, who gonna be their quarterback next year?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I hope they got some linemen though, because the receivers ain't about to get.
Oklahoma always has a good offensive line.
Yeah, the receivers.
They offensive line just won the offensive line award for the year. Let's skip all the way down to who I want to talk about for real. Well, first I can't skip over Ohio State. Ohio State got Justin Fields. So their recruiting class should actually go up a little bit. They had 14, but they ain't signed them to 17 commits. So it was low.
Mississippi State didn't sign them in either though.
But I think they rating they got the number 5
star rating.
So they had a straight class. Ohio State straight though. Like they got Justin Fields, which you knew as soon as he signed to Georgia he was gonna transfer. If you watch QB1, y'all need to go watch QB1 on Netflix. Great show. But if you watch QB1, you could tell he was the type of QB that wasn't gonna stick around for long. Like he got that ego. I'm a dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on this field now.
Coming in at number 18, the best team in the nation. Well, not yet, but
okay. Yeah, you gotta say more than that.
We had a couple problems.
Clemson just won the championship, so I think they were the best team.
Chill. Hey, you see that QB push that dude down for setting the pick on him?
Yeah.
Clemson taking steroids.
He better be glad that wasn't me, though.
Go check him out.
He better be glad that wasn't me.
Go check out Clemson. They taking steroids. I need them on probation anyway.
That's appealing to a high school student.
Losing.
Right or wrong?
Losing is appealing.
Playing time is appealing.
Well, they scared.
Because they all think, look, I'm me. I can go in there and change the whole program by myself.
First of all,
that's what they're thinking now.
You can't.
You can't, but I'm saying like you can't tell a high schooler that.
Unless your name is Cameron Newton. Which Mississippi State, while we're on Cameron Newton, Mississippi State, I just like to remind y'all fans all the time. If y'all just
Quit saying fans.
Oh, family, my bad.
Family.
If y'all just would have came up with $200,000.
We ain't paying nobody, man. We come to school because we like it.
$200,000.
We come to school because we like it there.
Hey,
Okay?
listen, y'all would have had a national championship.
Yeah, we would have won.
$200,000 for a national championship.
We would have won the ship.
But hey, Auburn
did what it took.
wore Eagle until y'all met Florida State 3 years later. Nick, I still remember Trey Marshall. Jameis Winston came down there like.
Okay, since then, who've had the better record? Who've had the better success? I would say.
We're off track. Ole Miss.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ole Miss finished number 22. They signed the 5-star Jerrion Ely out of Jackson Prep.
Yeah, but he's not gonna ever get to campus though.
Why?
Baseball. The man finna go in the first round of baseball.
He's ranked number 3 in the nation in baseball. High school. What?
No.
You sure?
He might be. It might be.
What?
What's he ranked in football?
Running back wise? 1.
All right. Now my next question is going to Ole Miss gonna pay him $5 million like the getting drafted in the first round of the MLB draft?
Leo? Is it?
No. Oh my God. Leo didn't get paid.
I'll take that back. I'll take that back. That's all allegedly.
He got paid. He got paid enough.
That's all allegedly. We don't know if he got paid or not. We just know Ole Miss dropped the ball and they got caught doing something that they wasn't supposed to do. But I mean, they did sign Kim Dichie, Treadwell.
I mean, he about to get cut.
Connor.
He was a really good player. I wish
if he wouldn't have injured. And Thompson. Now
Thompson was 5.
Now I don't know if they paid them players to come.
I mean, Thompson was committed to Georgia, and he's from Georgia, so
maybe they.
I ain't gonna say he paid them, but I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I mean, listen, the Bible can do a lot of things. Ask Hugh Freeze.
Yeah, well, I hope it done brought him back because he was out there deep. He was out there.
Hugh,
you know what Hugh did.
Hugh was quoting them Bible verses on Twitter every day.
Yeah, that ain't what he was saying in his text messages.
Hey,
he wasn't talking about nothing about the Bible.
All my bag, man. Erase all your trails. Okay? Erase all your trails. We don't want to know where you're leaving your money. All right? Just go get the recruits. But Jerrion Ely probably won't make it to campus. If you have a decision, like Kyler Murray, speaking of, because Kyler Murray...
But the thing about it is, the difference is, to me, Kyler Murray's a quarterback. He already went through college. Jerrion Ely's projected as a running back. Kyler Murray didn't take those same beatings he gonna take.
Ole Miss? Listen, you can go to Ole Miss, play baseball and football, and get paid. Or...
With $5 million? $60,000. $5 million?
$60,000 what?
A year.
You think that's how Ole Miss ponying up?
I mean, a year? I mean, if they paying more than that, sign me up.
I don't know.
I ain't mean to say that. I could not wear the navy blue.
You're wearing red right now, though.
I don't have on navy blue, though.
TV, throw it up. Fans.
I would never.
Throw it up. Fans up. Fans up.
I ain't even talking about it.
The fans are better than y'all, though. They did recruit better than y'all. Mississippi State
35-3. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mississippi State. The year before that, they beat y'all though.
But I was there.
DK urinated on y'all dog, and y'all players didn't do nothing about it.
I mean,
that let me know.
Well, I was there. I didn't lose to him.
All bark, no bite.
Well, I was there. I didn't lose to him.
All bark, no bite.
Because the win they got in 2012, it got vacated. So I need that back.
Don't tell me you're into that. Don't tell me.
I didn't lose to him.
I
don't care nothing about it. I ain't lose to him.
First, Mississippi State comes in at number 24.
That's
kind of bad for Mississippi State.
How? Look how many people.
Y'all had
how many people did we sign?
Y'all had a bunch of momentum.
How many people did we sign?
Y'all signed 21.
All right. How many people did Ole Miss sign?
Ole Miss signed 31.
Okay.
They got some scholarships back though.
They got signed 31 people and beat us by 2 spots in recruiting. So I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, y'all star rating is higher than theirs.
Yeah,
But
so, I mean,
but y'all star rating was better than our. And what happened against our?
we got out coached.
No, I'm not gonna let you slide with that getting out coach.
We got on the goal line and ran the same play 3 times and got the same result 3 times. We got out coached.
What y'all do?
It gave Nick Fitzgerald.
All right, but Nick is the leading rusher in the SEC because that's what all the SEC propaganda was trying to tell us, that a quarterback had a lot of rushing yards, which I don't realize why rushing yards is so important to a quarterback. I mean,
Cam Newton ran
in
the ball.
college. What?
Cam Newton ran the ball.
You cannot compare Cam Newton and Nick. Cam Newton can throw the ball though.
He could, but
Nick
that's what
Fitzgerald
rushing yards
Can
is
Nick
important
throw the
though.
ball?
He was better last year and the year before that. So he ain't forgot how to throw.
What happened?
we got our coach.
Joe ain't gonna take the count of that.
Man,
Joe Moore.
bro, listen. I'm a realist. We got our coach.
Everybody want to be a realist.
I'm a realist.
Everybody want to be a realist. Like Clyde said, everybody cool.
I see you, Rob.
Hey, that's Robert Wood. Shout out to Columbus.
See you, Will. Bird game.
I taught Rob. Well, I ain't teach him. I saw him walking down the hallway.
He mentored him.
Huh?
He mentored him from afar.
Nah, funny story though. I did dunk on Robert one time in the student-teacher basketball game and got retweeted by Dwayne Wade. All right, I got retweeted by Dwayne Wade.
He got retweeted by Dwayne Wade, but he didn't dunk on Robert.
Robert probably would send my stuff back. Hey,
Yeah, like he doing everybody now.
we will never know because he didn't dress up to play me.
The school rules are saying he couldn't dress out.
Nah, he could have played.
No basketball players were able to play. Don't let them lie to you.
He could have played,
No.
and I would have crossed him. What are college off season like for football players? And the only thing I can tell y'all are mat drills. That are what all football players, in a weird way, look forward to, that they're dreading. Like all off season, you think like,
No, you're not looking forward to it.
No, but you think about it.
Yeah, you
It's in
think
your
about
mind.
it.
It's like it's like anxiety. You know?
Yeah, something that you notice coming.
Yeah, it's something like you know what's coming. Like a test you know you didn't study for. It's like, I ain't gotta take that test today. And I know I didn't study. And you wait all day for it. And
No, you ain't had to wait all day.
No, you
Because it's happening at 5:30 in the morning, so.
Yeah. On the line at 5:30 in the morning. And that whistle is getting blown. And if you so much has been over.
Hold on, y'all ever had somebody show up late to a mat drill?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
We stayed late.
We had to do 80 up down before the workout. Now, some of y'all might not know what an up down is. So I'm gonna get Coach Reen right here to demonstrate what an up down is.
I'm not.
Ah!
I'm never doing an up down another day of my life. Nobody will ever make me do an up down.
Well, you know what? I did some up down just past football season because I made a bet with some of my players that if a certain thing happened, that I would do 10 up downs. I did 10, but I was really tired. So imagine doing 80.
Hey, first of all, this man had his players doing up downs.
Hey, everybody else wants to know about that, man.
This man had his players doing up downs in the middle of the game. That's neither here nor there. We're here to talk about college off season. All right.
Hey,
but
don't bring up old stuff.
But mat drills are by far one of the worst things you'll experience as a college athlete. You can ask any college athlete, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell you what up they call it. Some people call it fourth quarter drills.
Some people call it county fair.
Some people county fair. Some people call it the chase. Shout out to Florida State.
Who?
The chase.
What they call it
The
then?
chasing greatness.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all ain't.
Shout out to Coach Kelly for that. But
I see you raw with the big three.
Mat drills are terrible.
Hold on. The chase though, bro?
The chase.
I mean, when did it happen? Like, did it just happen? Did it just started calling it the chase or what?
Yeah, when Coach Taggart got there.
Well, they need to do a lot more running then, because,
Don't say it.
all right, I'm going to leave it alone. What were you saying, bro? What were you saying?
Anyway, So MAC drills precede spring training. And then spring training usually get to be a little bit more physical in spring training than you normally do during fall camp because you're not trying to...
It's a lot more one-on-one.
Yeah, because you're not trying to hold players up in fear of them getting hurt. And I know coaches tell y'all all the time, college coaches tell y'all, all our players going to get the same amount of reps. This person going to get hit. Let me tell you something. They're lying.
Yeah, that's not true.
In fall camp, let me tell you something. Cam Akers will not get hit. Calvin Hill probably won't get hit in fall camp.
Cam Akers not going to get hit because they ain't got nobody to hit him. But if he was in a maroon jersey, he'll be getting that hat laid on.
Mississippi State must didn't do a lot of tackling because Iowa was...
I mean, we tackled enough to be the number 1 defense in the country, so come again, my man.
First of all, y'all didn't play nobody who had a pulse on offense.
What?
When y'all played Alabama and their number 1 offense before Tua got hurt, when y'all kept diving into his knee, Alabama.
So that was just saying, okay, I'm finna just die. I'm finna hit him in his knee.
Hey, I'm telling you what Alabama fans said. I saw Alabama fans.
Oh yeah, they just the worst as the run fans though.
Diving into
I mean, they just Alabama fans are just as bad as
before that
fans.
happened, that was up on y'all 21-0 before you could a blink of an eye. And then
because let me tell you what happened on the first drive.
No,
it was a fumble.
Listen, excuses.
That the referee wouldn't even review.
No, listen.
So it was not a fumble. Was it a fumble or no?
Roll Tide.
Was it a fumble or no?
Roll Tide.
Fumble or no?
Roll Tide.
Answer the question.
Roll Tide. Trust the process.
All right, what about the touchdown that they called back?
Hey, listen. Sometimes mistakes.
The man didn't even touch the man, but you call blocking the back.
Hey, he did a good job. Your favorite player, LeBron, flop a lot.
I hate LeBron.
You're a LeBron James
I hate
fan.
LeBron.
King James.
He's still not better than Kobe.
But anyway,
he ain't even better than Luka.
But anyway, and then after spring training, most of the time, D1 athletes, I'll say this, D1 college athletes, they probably go home for probably, what y'all going about, a week or so? 2 weeks?
About 3 weeks.
They go home about.
But when I was in school, the O-line used to always meet back for a week to get a workout in, you know.
Right.
It's a little bonding
right.
because the O-line and the secondary are the only 2 positions where you got to depend on someone else to do your job.
I promise you, offensive linemen don't do it. But my favorite thing in the secondary is when you see somebody bust the coverage, but the other dude got to take blame for it. Hey, soon the person crosses the line, he be like,
every time.
Hey, he be like,
every time.
Bro,
every time. Then other dude.
Hey, they looking at the coach, and I don't think coach doing like, block, man. Y'all
my bad.
Hey, but they showed the sooner like, they looking back like, bro, what y'all got going on, bro? Don't leave me out to dry like that. But anyway, though, so then they come back for the D1 FBS players. Usually they come back over to something. They live with the team and they work out. I know a few FCS programs do, but a lot of them don't have that money flow like D1 schools. And I know we get into the D2, D3 NAIA schools. Most of them go home and work out by themselves over something. Or if they stay in that city, they'll work out with the strength and conditioning coach. But to be honest with you, there's no difference between no college off season. If you're in college, whether you play NAIA, D3, D2, D1, you're working out. You probably hate your college workouts. And then they get in the fall camp, which I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Fall camp is probably one of the, I don't want to say it's tough as it, but it's just tough knowing that every day is football. Typical schedule for a fall camp, you're probably gonna wake up at 7 o'clock.
No, this like we on the field. We in meetings at 7 o'clock.
It depends on your practice.
On 2 days?
Well, you know they can't really have 2 days like that no more.
Well, I'm just speaking from my experience. We had 2 days.
That's back then. I'm talking about now.
Yeah, they soft nowadays.
They can't be held 2 days. They got
they soft.
But normally they probably practice at 7 because because you doing fall camp, the coach try to help you out, get you on the field before it get hot.
No, they wasn't doing that for us.
But I'm talking about, but bro, when I was in high school, we had 3 days. We had 2 days in high school. Cause I remember in high school.
Oh, we did too.
Yeah, so I mean, but now you can't even have 2 days in high school.
For real?
School start back as soon as you start practice. Like practice start on August 1st, school start on August 3rd. You know, back in the day, we didn't start school like August
9th or something.
Yeah, but and then college, you're gonna wake up, you're gonna have practice, breakfast, a meeting. Then they might let you go get lunch and maybe get you a 30-minute nap. You come back to more meetings. You're going to have a walkthrough, back to more meetings. Then you're going go eat again, come back to more meetings, and when you got that meeting, it's gonna be like 10:30 at night, and then you start the whole day back over, and the days start running together.
And we had a saying during 2 days. It was the only easy day was yesterday, and seeing this sign every day just made you even more mad that today's gonna be harder than yesterday.
And I'll be honest with you, the hardest part about it as a college kid, like you don't see a female for like 3 weeks.
No.
A month you go without seeing like.
Cause we stayed at a hotel during camp.
You're gonna be camped up, and the only thing you're gonna do is see your team. And let me tell you something, them were some of the best fights.
Yes.
During fall camp.
You get tired of seeing the same person every day, hitting the same person every day. You know what they about to do. They know what you about to do.
Like, imagine if you got a sibling being cooped up with your sibling for 3 weeks straight. Like, eventually,
y'all sleeping in a twin bed together.
Yeah.
Just imagine that.
Like, eventually, something got to give. Something got to give. Fall camp, usually your best fights happen. I've saw some great fall camp fights.
Yeah.
Some great ones. I mean, some great ones. But other than that, that's typically how college off-season going. Then you kick it off. But I know college.
He made it seem so short, though. It's long.
Yeah.
He played football for 4 months.
Like,
the rest of the time is working out.
Yeah, like, y'all got to understand, football players are crazy. Like, they spend, let's see, in a year it's 365 days. So if you take out for college athletes, you get 12 Saturdays, I think. And for high school, you get 11 Fridays. Guaranteed. Now, whether you go play
everybody don't get to play the bowl game.
Yeah, or a play. Everybody ain't played in the college football playoffs either.
I mean, everybody ain't been number one either.
We have.
When?
2014.
When?
We was number one before y'all number one, didn't they?
No, bro.
Oh my God.
You lying.
How we made the college football playoffs that year then?
Y'all were number one?
We were number one, but everybody was just hating on us because we were letting teams get ahead of us, and then we'll come back and beat them.
You lying, bro.
Oh my God. We lost to Oregon.
Y'all was never number one though.
We started the season number one.
And the college football playoff poll don't even come out till like week 6. So what are you talking about?
We was number one then, but they hating on it. You know, everybody hated Florida State at that time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got all these championships in a row. That's why they hating on Florida State.
No, they hated us because if we do it big, if we're gonna do it then, we do it big then. Don't hate. But anyway,
you just making stuff up now, bro.
But anyway, you get 12 Saturdays, 11 Fridays, and basically the other 350 days, you're working out to play them 11 to 12 Fridays and Saturdays. And let me tell you something, most of the time, football coaches are off in the head a little bit, and they're going to push you to the brink, and every day you have to show up ready to go. And, I mean, it is what it is. But college off seasons are probably one of the great things about being a college athlete, but also one of the worst things about being a college athlete.
Yeah.
You do have a little more time to hang out with the student body. The show is so funny.
Ain't you know?
That ain't no problem. No. Hey, my little Shannon Sharp. But anyway, our next topic we're going to be talking about is college camps or combines more important for high school athletes? Are they important at all? Do you need to go? What's up with the 7-on-7 scene? And I'll start off by saying it really all depends on what type of player you are. I think the first thing you probably need to do is be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
What type of player you're going to be. And I'll be honest with you guys, because I know a lot of athletes, we all have egos. We've been there, done that, about having a big ego about what type of player you are. But I think you need to realize, what are your genetics?
Everybody not going to the SEC is what he's getting at.
Yeah, like,
everybody not going D1.
I know a lot of y'all dominate high school competition, and I'm with you. Like, I saw some great high school athletes that dominated competition that didn't go play D1 football, and they like dominated. They even dominated the guys who went on to play D1 football. It happens. But I think the thing you have to realize, first of all, you have to realize, what is my genetic makeup? And I know that's hard for some of us to do. I know that can be hard for parents to realize. But fellas, I'm here to tell y'all, you can't be a 5'10" offensive tackle. I'm sorry. Like, you might be one of the best offensive linemen. I've seen some great ones.
At 5'10".
At 5'10", Denzel that we had at Columbus, like with maul people. But I mean, if you're not 6'3", what for offense? What about 6'3"? Well, for
I see some offensive linemen 6'2".
6'2". For centers, probably the shortest position.
6'2".
I've seen some centers dip.
Now the center I played with, he was a straight dog at Mississippi State. J.C. Brignoni. I think J.C. might be 6'1". Might be 6'1".
I saw some centers. William Vlahos for Alabama. I think he was 5'11". Centers can probably dip into that 5'11", 6'4" range, but you gotta probably be a super dog. Like
he was strong as an ox though. He worked hard too.
But a lot of times it depends on your genetic makeup. Like wide receivers, I saw some good 5'6" wide receivers that we couldn't tackle. But
what do you project as?
Yeah, but Nick Saban is not finna come sign you just because you have a 1,500-yard season.
But there is a place for you though.
There is a place for you to go play college football. We just let y'all know that it's probably not gonna be the big time D1 scene. I mean, listen, guys, I've saw some cornerbacks lock up some wide receivers in my day. Like lock them up. Like these are big time wide receivers. They get locked up, but the corner is only like 5'8". 5'9", and unless you just a Nigel Knott type athlete, where it's like you can run a 4.2, jump 40 inches, like they're not gonna come sign you. And I think what I'm getting at as far as like what I see with the combine things, most of the time combines are for freak athletes. Like if you're not a great athlete, I wouldn't suggest going to a combine because at a combine,
you're
mostly
just going to waste your money, waste time. Because you can be spending that Saturday doing something else.
Yes, because I feel like at combines, from what I see, they're testing you about your athleticism.
Yeah.
And guys, if you're not a skill player and you run at least a 4.5, maybe a low 4.6.
But you know what? I want to talk about this too. Because you see these NFL guys, when they go to the combine,
yes,
you see a running back, he'll run a 4.6.
Yes. I think
But you want a high school athlete coming out of high school running a 4.6 like this. I don't understand that.
After that person done went through college training.
After he done went through college training.
And personal training.
For a whole 3 months after college football season ends.
But
you want a high school player to come and do the same thing you're asking this guy to do.
But you want my 10th grade running back to run a 4.3.
I don't understand.
Like, that's not possible. But I think the thing is for high school athletes, if you're a great athlete, I would suggest going to a combine because then they can open up people. Like if you're going to go to a combine and they clock you at a 4.5, go. If they're going to clock you at a 4.4, go. If you're going to go jump out the gym, if you're going to go broad jump 9-10 feet, them astronomical numbers, go. Because then they'll get you put on the map. But guys, if you're just a great football player, but you're just not athletic,
go to camp.
Yeah. Combines is not for you because you're never going to get put on the scene because as soon as you run that 4.8, they're going to cross you off the list. Like, they're just going to...
And nobody's going to talk to you for the rest of the day. Nobody. You're walking around, trying to get attention, but they're going to be looking at the guy who ran the 4.3.
And you're going to be sad. Yeah. And I think that like and if you're 5'10"-ish, 5'10"-ish and you're 170 pounds and you play, I don't know, like safety or something... Like, if you're not going to have great measurements, I wouldn't suggest going to a combine because as soon as they weigh you and height you, they're going to just check you and put you in a little bit. I saw it done plenty of times.
Unless, he just said a few minutes ago, unless you can really run.
Yeah. Like, you're going to have to really open some eyes with your athletic testing. As far as camps go, I would suggest you need to know what type of player are you. Like, guys.
Like, don't go spend all your money and all your time at Alabama camp. Auburn camp, Clemson camp. Like, I mean, you can, but I mean, those are not the schools that's gonna recruit you. So
yeah, like
you gotta understand not where's your ceiling, but where you most likely to get a scholarship.
Yeah. And go where you want it, guys. I cannot tell you. I've seen so many people try to go somewhere where they're not wanted. And I'm telling y'all guys, like everybody in the world wants to be wanted. And you'll end up feeling bad because when you go, they're going to talk to all the guys that they want and you're just going to be sitting over there on the side.
I've seen it plenty of times.
Like, just go, like, I don't care if you're, I know in Mississippi we have D2 schools, Mississippi College, Delta State, even D3 schools, Belhaven. I went to Belhaven. All them different type of schools.
They have camp too.
Yeah, like
they offer scholarship.
And you'll go and you'll open some eyes and people will like you. Like they'll be like, dang.
You'll still get the same experience. You'll get to play college football.
Listen,
you'll get to go enjoy your friends. You'll get to go
guys, let me tell you something. College football is a business.
They tied the game up.
So is. Game winner. Q for the game winner. He got fouled.
Yes, sir.
They called a foul. Okay. Tom Crimson.
We were just about 10 minutes ago.
Is that coaching too?
Them players be having attitudes.
Oh, now they got attitudes. But
They're small and they got attitudes. I got them from Kevin Hart.
First of all, never mind. But anyway though, on the camp scene, man, just go to camps. Start small. I would suggest start small. Build you some offers. So I mean, you might start off with a Delta State off or a Mississippi College.
And nothing wrong with it.
And then you might move up to not Mississippi College, a Louisiana Tech, or just a Louisiana Cajuns. Like, start small, work your way up, because guys, them big time schools, everybody want to go there. It's only a certain amount of spots to fill, and you don't want to go waste your money. Well, not your money, but your parents' money.
Yes, you waste your money and time.
And you wasting time going to a camp where they're not gonna know your name. There's gonna be 10 million people there, and nobody's gonna know you. Now, I would suggest going to them type of camps when you are a young player. Like if you're a 9th and 10th grader, I would suggest going to an Alabama camp.
But if your time running out?
Yeah, but if you're like a junior and senior and it's all like what type of player you are, I wouldn't. But for younger guys, I would go just so you can see where you measure up, because then they'll let you know where you are. Because if you go to an Alabama camp, like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I went to Alabama camp. Funniest story, man. I went to Alabama camp, and I got there. That's how I met Coach Kelly. As a matter of fact, man, we got to the Alabama.
Really?
Yeah, that was the first time I met Coach Kelly. That was the first time I met him. But man, we get to the Alabama camp, and I'm going for running back. And at this time, I think I was going into my junior year, might have been senior year, whatever. But around there, my little camp, I was the best. Like, I was running over people. Like, I had ran for over 1,200 yards back-to-back year, like sophomore and junior season. So you feeling yourself.
Yeah.
So I go up to this camp, and of course at Alabama you got your helmet on or whatever. And man, we go get in line. I'm the second person in line. And standing in front of me is this dude. I ain't gonna say his name right now, but this dude, and he is built. I'm talking about, he looked like a college athlete. And they got them players, and the players that they really want, they give them like the team issue helmet. Yeah. Like, if you went to a Mississippi State camp and they really want that guy, they might give him a Mississippi State helmet to work out in. Yeah. So this dude had an Alabama helmet working. TB, I'm talking about, he is built.
I know what you're talking about.
He the same size.
I'm gonna guess what you're talking about.
He the same size he is now, TB. And I kid you not, this when I realized, like, I'm not going to Alabama. Yeah. And I probably need to look somewhere else.
Let me guess. Derrick Henry?
No.
Mark Ingram.
No. After him.
Trent Richardson? Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I looked at him. I promise you, this is what I asked him. I said, hey, man, you finna,
wrap it in maroon and white.
Hey, look.
Wrap it in maroon and white.
Hey, so listen. So I asked my, like, hey, man, you finna lead us in some drills? Like, what position you play? He was like, man, I'm still in high school. TB, I get the look, I'm like,
what it built you at?
Hey, the next day I was over there with the safeties. Bro, I just running back completely.
That ain't for me.
Bro, I'm like, dog, this dude is like built.
They made him change his whole position in camp.
Hey, changed my whole position. But I ended up getting looked at as safety. I'm gonna tell you who recruited me at Alabama State. I go on this and that, Jeremy Pruitt.
Okay.
He was like a GA.
Okay.
At the time. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you how I knew Alabama was gonna be way better than Mississippi State. I tell people this all the time. When I went to Mississippi State,
this right here is irrelevant. It's irrelevant now. It's irrelevant.
Shout out to Sylvester Croom. But when I went to Mississippi State on my visit, man, we got there to the visit, and it was just, you went in, and it was like a whole bunch of players there and everything, they families, and we just sitting there, they talking or whatever, and you go out on the field, you go up in the stands. Cool, right? If you never visit nowhere else. Man, I get to Alabama, man. They was playing Tulane. I get there, and it's girls lined up everywhere.
So,
and the first thing they tell me is, which you got a girl to walk you around? Dog.
Bro,
dog.
It's different now.
Dog. I'll tell you, like, bro.
Kroom didn't care about all that, man. Kroom wanted you to come in and do your schoolwork.
Nick Saban.
And then
that's why Nick Saban is a genius. Bro, like, I had a girl in high school. Like I had forgot.
That's everywhere now, though.
Bro, I forgot I even had a girlfriend that day. Like I thought that girlfriend would be my girlfriend. Bro,
okay.
Bro, I was so hyped, bro.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Hey, at the end of the night, can I get a hug?
Oh yeah, that man went all the way past can I get a hug? And she gave me that one arm hug, and you thought you were doing something? You thought you were doing something with the little one arm
Hey,
hug.
she took the picture with me and everything. Hey, if you ever listen to this podcast, shout out to you. But man, but yeah, camps, man. Just start out small. Try to build you some offers. Try to build you a coaching base of coaches that want you.
Right.
But don't try to go to all these big camps and then strike out, and then you try to be scrambling, and it's too late.
Yeah, because when it comes to July, coaches started getting the football season in.
Yeah, and make sure you follow all coaches back. Don't try to big time no coach.
No school is too big or too small for you.
Talk to all of them because you never know what happens.
Never know what might happen.
You never know what happens. I saw coaches drop players at the last minute because another player wanted to come.
Yeah, they were a little bit better than them.
Yeah.
Was a little bit taller, a little bit faster.
So make sure you keep all your options open and don't big time no coach. Talk to all of them because you never know what happened. And then you see a lot of players that get to these big schools and they have to transfer back down.
Right.
Because they got
now you got a relationship with a coach.
Yeah. So just make sure you don't big time no coach.
Come on, boy.
But
All-Star Weekend. I ain't even watching.
All-Star Weekend. Our next topic. All-Star Weekend. Man. All-Star Weekend. Let me start with this by saying this, and I hate to say it, and I agree with Shannon Sharp when I watched Undisputed the other day. The dunk contest is trash. Like,
Yeah,
there's no appeal because you don't have great players trying to dunk. And like Skip Bayless said, you know who started it? LeBron James.
Right.
Will never get in the dunk contest.
He's scared to lose, but he lost how many finals?
All the who?
Finals.
Steph Curry.
He's not the only person he lost to.
I mean, San Antonio Spurs don't count.
But
do we really want to count?
Speaking of the All-Star Game MVP, that's the only thing I know about it because I didn't watch the All-Star Game. It's trash. KD, the best player in the league.
I don't know, Giannis.
His team didn't win. KD led his team to victory.
He did. Dang. But
the last two Finals MVPs in the All-Star Game MVP. What's left the question?
They should have given Steph last year though. Like I'm a big proponent of that. Just because he had one bad game.
KD had how many bad games?
He had a couple.
You crazy.
Well, he had one bad half. But
okay.
Bro. They should have gave it to the light-skinned assassin.
No.
Like, for real.
You and your light skin.
Well, they should have gave it to him in 2015, though. Like, that's the only thing that perturbed me.
2015, when Iggy won?
Yeah,
they should have gave it to Steph.
He averaged like 27 points a game.
Yeah, they should have gave it to Steph.
But All-Star Week, man, first of all, let me ask you this. What do you think about All-Star Weekend as far as celebrities being down there?
I think it's good. Right?
I'm saying, but like, do you think they be doing too much?
I mean, it's kind of like a horse and pony show. Like, you come to show what you got. I mean, I got.
Have you ever been to All-Star Weekend before?
No, like.
Me either. I always wanted to go. Not no more though.
I mean, I don't really want to go for real.
I mean, and I ain't like now. I don't want to go.
Why?
Because I got my boo.
Gotcha.
But back in the day, I used to want to go to All-Star Weekend.
No, it really never
heavy. But
interests me really.
But like now, I go and I just like. But All-Star Weekend used to be like pretty good though. Yeah.
I would say this: the NBA politically is a lot better than the NFL.
Yeah.
And it's not even close. They're so progressive as far as, being upfront about stuff and being ahead of the curve.
They are.
Catch up NFL.
They can't.
They can, but I mean, who's the face of basketball? Players, right?
Yeah. The face of the NFL is the owners.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to keep it that way.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. You think Jerry Jones gonna let Dak Prescott still shine? Jerry could.
No, that ain't
hey, listen. Soon as Dak trying to get some shine, Jerry like, hey, I'll trade all y'all. That's why he went to trade the wide receivers.
If you want to.
Hey, that's why he traded the wide receivers. I'm sure I'll trade you.
Yeah.
Oh man, no, really?
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that too, man.
Who?
Dak's personnel.
He got a good personnel to me.
I mean, now he does. But at the beginning of the season, who was he throwing to? Zeke, okay. Now.
That's enough. Now I'm just playing. But they got Amari Cooper.
Now they do.
That's up.
At the beginning of the season, did they have him? When everybody was on his case?
He was
throwing to some slot
Let's talk
receivers.
about the playoffs.
All right, let's talk about it. Did it beat Russell Wilson?
Huh? Russell Wilson ain't have no help.
Get out of here, man.
Listen, man. Russell Wilson, obviously, him and Sierra will have.
They got the number one rushing offense in the league.
He didn't have no help though.
They got the number one rushing offense in the league.
Listen, man. Russell got bigger problems than worry about football.
What problems he got, man?
Well, not problems, but Russell don't care about football no more, man. He got Sierra. Russell like, no. Like,
What do you worry about, Future?
Huh? Future did say he wasn't a real man though.
He did say that. What you supposed to ask him? Can I go with your old lady?
He said he ain't a real man because he ain't asked for my kid.
And that's Future fault. If he wanted Sierra, he probably should have stayed with her. If he wanted to be with his son,
Never stop. What you think about Future new album?
I didn't listen. I can't get with that because simply for the fact that he coming out throwing salt on Russell Wilson. I mean, the man's just doing his job.
But
He married Sierra.
Time out. But dudes throw salt though. Let's not act like Future ain't the only dude that throw salt. Dudes habitually.
If
throw
Future
salt.
wanted to be in his son's life, guess who he would be?
No, I'm saying dudes habitually throw salt.
No.
Dudes throw.
I don't.
Did I say you?
I can understand.
Dude.
Give me an example first. Give me an example.
All right. I'm gonna use football as an example.
All right.
How many times have you been somewhere, whether it's a coach or a football player, start doing good, and the next thing you people be like, I mean, he ain't like that. Bro.
Not that often.
Okay.
I guess
You're not finna lie.
I guess the group
You're
of guys
not
I hang with
finna
just
lie.
not haters.
What?
I guess the group of guys I hang with just want to see everybody win.
That's a lie.
I
Nobody wants to see
We
everybody.
want to see everybody win, dog, except Ole Miss.
Time out. So you want to see everybody win?
Yeah, get off. I got to get off a little bit more.
Even people that you don't like.
I don't really dislike nobody but LeBron. I mean, he gonna get off anyway, so I can say that anyway.
No, I'm talking about like people in your life that you don't like.
I don't really got nobody in my life that I don't like. I don't think so now. It might be some people that don't like me for whatever reason, but.
So you just gonna
So you got some people in your, like, just normal people that you don't like?
Yeah.
Why?
There's plenty of people I don't
Why?
like.
Why? Why?
It might be their vibe. It might be
What? I mean, they don't got nothing to do with you, though.
they vibe.
Yeah.
So you ain't never just looked at somebody and just felt like you wasn't gonna like them.
No.
You're a lie. Fool. I see people all the time that look at me like, no, I don't think I'm like them.
See, now you just being judgmental, dog.
Huh?
I'm not going to do that.
That's not judgmental.
Yes, everybody just.
So you ain't never walked up. So you ain't never been with your friends. Y'all kicking it, or you go somewhere and a dude come up and y'all speaking, and then you like, bro, I don't vibe him.
I mean,
All right, maybe
if
not
somebody
dislike.
like
Maybe, okay. Dislike is a strong word. Do you got people in your life that you don't vibe?
in my life,
No, not in your life, but do you know people?
if I just
that
see
you don't
somebody
vibe?
just being extra and just doing too much,
So
maybe.
you don't want them to, like, you be like, dang, like you just need to go do something away.
I mean, somebody that's doing too much, maybe, but like just somebody that's I see that. I can't.
I said dislike might have been a strong word. Like, don't vibe.
I don't vibe with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. If somebody's just doing too much and just jumping around and being extra for no reason, I mean, you just drawing attention to yourself for no reason. I can't get with it. But I won't just say I don't vibe with you because I haven't talked to you.
Well, let me say it. I have a bunch of people that I don't vibe, and I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't want y'all to succeed, but it wouldn't hurt me if you didn't. Like, I would be like, dang, such this is see, I'm hurt. Like, I just be like, I knew that was gonna happen. Like, so you ain't never seen nobody like that you didn't vibe, that knew they was doing like some stuff that you didn't vibe with, and then like once it happens, you like, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
See, I'd have been blind about something like that.
I was blind when they crossed me.
Yeah, exactly.
Who you think had the best verse on that? Plies, Young Boy.
I don't know. Plies went in.
Yeah.
Plies went in.
Plies got a good discography if people just like, I mean, since he went to his Instagram video,
Hold on, what did discography? What did
like his albums and stuff. Like Plies used to get it popping.
Yeah.
Like Merkin, like Merkin.
Yeah, I still got it on my phone.
Like Merkin season.
Yeah, I got that now.
Bushes. Something about the Feds. Dang, I forgot what that was called.
Fans watching? No, that ain't it.
No, that's Future.
Yeah.
No, I don't know that Future. I don't know who that is. But 100 Years.
100 years. 100 years.
100 Years.
Yeah. Hey, that man said 100 years.
Family Straight. Co-Defendant. Second Chance. First 48. His song First 48 is funny. Yeah, but I think
Plies had some hits back in the day though. Matter of fact, I tweeted that one day.
You tweeted what?
Plies had some hits.
Oh, man, let me say something about Twitter too. All you Mississippi State fans, I'm ready. Come at me sideways again.
All you gotta do is talk about Florida State. You're getting this feeling.
First of all, y'all follow me at DRen. Is it 25 or 5? Hey, y'all type in.
I don't know.
Hey, type in DRen 5 or DRen 25. It doesn't matter.
Calling me at T Smith 67 TSMIFF 67. I think that's it.
You don't even know.
I don't even know.
Check it out. See what mine say. I don't know what mine say, but yeah, follow me on Twitter because I don't really be on.
No, I might have given my. Yeah, that was my Snapchat I just gave. No, don't follow me on Snap. I be putting bad stuff on Snap.
Edit that.
Smith SMITH T67.
Edit that. I don't even
on
have
Twitter.
I don't even have a Snap. All right, well, if you know I have a Snap, don't reply. I'm gonna edit that. Hey, what's up, this stuff, dude? Who the best high school player you played against?
Well, I would say the best high school team now. This team didn't win the championship, but their defense was loaded. Olive Branch.
Back when they were paying players?
Oh, back when they were paying players and moving them from Memphis. They had some boys on their team.
That wasn't from Mississippi.
They weren't from the SIP, but when they put on that blue and orange, not blue and orange, blue and yellow.
That's Central.
Yeah, blue and yellow, they had some dogs.
Olive Branch, quit paying players, man. Well, y'all.
Nah, they had to stop now.
Well, yeah.
The state stopped that. Sapanola told them, they was like, no, y'all not about to do this.
We don't think
we're not on the team moving them in like this. But the best player, Olive Branch had a really good defense. Sylvester Hemphill stood out. KJ Wright stood out.
KJ Wright went to Olive Branch?
KJ Wright.
You gonna talk about your family like that? Is your family from Memphis or he from Mississippi?
He from Mississippi. He grew up there.
Okay. Hey, KJ Wright was though. Shout out to KJ.
Marlon Walls was a dog. They had the Walker twins, one of them with the Mississippi State, one of them with the Ole Miss. But I would say the best player that I ever played against was Chris Strong.
South Panola.
Linebacker from South Panola.
Man, let me tell you something. Tyler, don't get mad that I tell this story. But, bro, like, they was playing Meridian in the state championship game. And it was like after Cordero East and them, Walt Mitz was Meridian quarterback, man. And they had Chris Strong and Barksdale. Tig.
Oh, yeah, Barksdale was really good, too. I was talking about defensive players.
Tig. And, man, we all at the state championship game, man. And Chris Strong was already, like, he danced and everything. Like, they knew, like, at that point in time, like, they had that was South Panola. Like, they knew, like, we show up, the other team be intimidated, and then we win.
Yeah.
But, man, Tig came on the safety blitz. And he hit Walton right up under like his chin, like hard as lick, and Walton had blood coming out. Tyler told me.
So was it in the first quarter?
I don't even know what quarter it was.
If that was in the first quarter, everybody on the sideline was ruining it.
Hey, listen, I don't think I know what Tyler said. That was the only game. He was like, I don't want to go. Shout out to Tyler. Matter of fact, hey, y'all go follow Tyler on Facebook. All my young quarterbacks. He's starting a business, training quarterbacks.
I didn't know that. That's good. Tyler be good.
Tyler, he was a former 4-star quarterback. He had offers from Alabama.
Was committed to Alabama, I think.
Mississippi State, just to name a few. Tyler's the quarterback of Meridian High. the school that ended Sapanola 89 game win streak in a.
Well, Columbus did one too. I think Columbus ended a 54 game win streak.
Anyway, top.
For real, on real talk.
Anyway,
Everybody,
y'all go follow Tyler on Facebook, or well, I guess friend him on Facebook. I guess Tyler Russell. I forgot what it's called, but he's starting a quarterback school. That would be real good for our quarterbacks. From what I seen,
Tyler's big time, really.
From what I seen, he'll come to you, or you can come to him. It doesn't matter what part of Mississippi you in. So all y'all quarterbacks, no matter what area you in, hit him up. Man, I'm telling you, when Tyler was like 9, Tyler was throwing like 50-yard bombs in Pee Wee. Like,
Was somebody catch it?
yeah, Marcus McCorley. Shout out to Marcus.
I don't know him.
Marcus, he went to. I think Marcus went to North Alabama. He went to school, I know, and he went to 2 national. Like Marcus probably one of the fastest kids I ever met in my life. Marcus was like super duper fast. He throw that thing out there to me. I'm lying.
He was getting locked down, probably.
By who?
He was probably slow back then, anyway.
Nah, I was fast, man. I got slower as I got older.
Yeah.
I had stretched my legs out.
Who was the best player you ever played against?
Best player I ever played against, man. I played against Tyler. I ain't gonna lie, Meridian High, they had like 3 people I know that, well, 4 that I know were like great players. Tyler, Russell, Chris Smith, the late Chris Smith, Kahara Usher, and Kevin Roberts.
Yeah, I always thought he was really good. Usher.
Yeah,
I thought he was cold, but
Kahara used to be so fun. Man, Kahara was like probably one of the hardest I know, but Kahara never came under control. Like he had no care about his body at all. As far as other best players I played, man, I played a lot of great players in high school. But probably one, Patrick Durr from Brandon, man, dog, he was a running back. Like the first year they came down there, bro, I know he ran for like 300 yards.
Yeah, dog.
Like, Patrick Durr was pretty good. Adalbear from Kosciuszko.
I remember that name. We never played them.
He went to Ole Miss and Presley.
KP. He went to Southern Miss, right?
Oh, how can I forget the best player I ever played against? And man, I don't know how I forgot. Hey Clay, you're a dog, but I ain't talking about you. Denies Tim.
Oh yes, sir.
Denies is probably by far the best player I've played against as far as just Denies. Like
a ball player, I mean, a
clown
too now, a character, but he was a ball player.
I love Denies, man. I played with Denies later on in college football, but Denies is probably the best player. What, you know who else I played against those that was real good in high school? Arcito.
Oh yeah,
Arcito,
my boy.
Arcito Clark from Shannon. Arcito and Denies probably the 2 best ones that I just like athletes. Like you just like they took over.
Just let them work.
Yeah, like you get the ball and it's like it's over with. And then as far as quarterbacks, Tyler, I'll probably put Tyler over Clayton. And then, like I said, Chris and Kahara
now. Offensively, some of the best players I played against, Chad Bumpus, he killed us in Tupelo.
Chad.
Yeah, Chad killed us. Let me see. Somebody else just stood out. It was a running back.
Shout out to all you has-beens. Because y'all like us, has-beens. Well, some of them still play? Did we name? KJ Wright still plays.
KJ Wright still
Seattle.
play.
But most of us, y'all has-beens. Hey, it's cool being a has-been though.
Yeah.
I mean, you realize like, hey, but what's the best team y'all played against?
Best team, you gotta be Sapanola.
Sapanola. Meridian probably the best team we played against. 2008 year.
Sapanola not the same now though. They're not the same now though.
Sapanola not the same.
They're not the same.
And man, as far as like the hardest hit I've ever took, man, talking about the best player I played in high school basketball though, well probably junior high. Man, so I think they had the dude named Chuck. He was probably like 6'5" in the 7th grade.
Yeah, dog.
he was dunking on us as 7th graders in junior high.
Ain't no way. In the game,
bro. Yeah.
He was too old though.
Yeah, he was, but still.
That's what I'm saying. Like
he
started dunking on somebody in the 7th grade.
He came down the line, bro. He came down first junior high game like ever. Like you just like, damn, I'm happy to be playing junior high basketball.
And you get in, shorts too small.
This man come down the line.
You got outdated jersey.
Boom, man.
Was from the 90s.
And then, man, the hardest hit I ever took was like in junior high, man. I was trying to catch an interception. Dude came ear hole with Bryce Promise. I had tears walking from down my leg.
You cried, bro?
I ain't crap it. Like, if they would throw it to you.
Thug what?
Thug tears.
Thug what?
Tears.
So you cried?
No. I mean, they didn't run. They were just like a little.
Did it fall?
Huh?
I mean, did it stay
more
like
like
a cup part?
It,
Now let me tell you, the hardest hit I ever took was
the boys. North Carolina, come up and raise up, take the shirt off.
Sylvester Hemphill from Olive Branch. I saw the whistle had just blown, so I had pulled up because I didn't want to get a penalty. So he hit me anyway. He hit me so hard, like I went straight from this position to this position. So the whole game, I don't care about my assignment anymore. I'm just trying to go get my leg back. I'm trying to go get my leg back. I'm trying to get my leg back.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, don't you hate when somebody gets you in the game?
I gotta get it back.
Hey, look. So now you just worried, bro. I promise you, bro. I promise you not. My coach, and I wasn't that bad about it in football because you play, because you run the ball, so it ain't really like you just go be like, I'm finna go get him back.
Yeah.
But, bro, in basketball, bro, if you come down there and shake me or shoot in my eye, take me out the game, coach. Hey, look, take me out the game, because the next 5 times I come out the court,
You gotta get your shake back.
I'll come be like, run one for you top. I got it. Don't worry about it. ISO, clear it out. Brick, hey, now I gotta come down and shoot again.
And now you looking real bad.
Hey, look. Oh, they play like, dang, you can bug it. Like, nah, I'm finna get it though, man. But other than that, though, you got anything else to add, man?
Nah, it's been a good show.
Been a good show, man. Y'all follow him on Twitter at
Smith T67.
Smith T67. Y'all follow me on Twitter at DRen5 or DRen25. I can't figure it out. Y'all figure it out for me. Then let me know. Other than that, we will see y'all next week to talk about some more things. We'll get into some more topics and everything.
Anything that y'all would like for us to talk about, let us know.
Yeah, man. And leave us some comments. Let us know how we did. Let us know what you think about the show. All them different type of things. My Mississippi State fans, if y'all got anything to say to me.
He loves Mississippi State so much.
Nah,
he loves it.
Nah, I just don't like the way y'all be ganging up on me though. Like, just come correct. Get your one-on-one. Y'all can't win one-on-one, so y'all try to go get that game. To get that gang.
Yeah.
Get that gang stuff.
How many times you know family that come by themselves?
What?
Family.
I know a bunch of.
No, dog.
I know a bunch of family that come by themselves.
No. How many single family? I mean, just one person out of the family in an attack. I'm just coming by myself.
I mean, if you about that life, you will.
Yeah, we are about the family life.
Anyway, though, leave some comments, share, like, tag some people in it, whatever you gotta do. But man, we'll holler at y'all next week. Holla. Peace. Yeah.
But it gon' keep going. Why not risk life when it's gon' keep going? When you die, somebody else was born, but at least we got to say we.